Hi everyone, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Cloud by V. My name is Virender and welcome you all in the new practical demonstration session on creating a generative AI chatbot using Amazon Lex and Amazon Bedrock service. So before starting this practical demonstration, I just wanted to convey a little bit information about the Amazon Lex service over here. What is this Lex about it? What are the different advantages of this Lex, or maybe you can say that the different features of Amazon Lex. So let's start with the very first point, which is this Amazon Lex is kind of a service which can helps us to build a conversational type of interfaces in our applications, and we can create chatbots using Amazon Lex, and we can use dot chatbots in the format of voice and text chatbots, and we can also integrate those chatbots inside our applications. And here are 4 to 5 main key points of generative AI chatbot in the context of GenAI chatbot, which we can create with the help of Amazon Lex. It basically uses the advanced machine learning algorithms, machine learning models, so that it will able to understand the intent, which is the input given to this chatbot. That if whatever the user is giving the input to the chatbot in the form of text message, what should you reply? Basically, that is what the intent is over here. With the help of natural language processing capabilities, and Lex can seamlessly integrate with other AWS services like AWS Lambda functions. You can create those Lambda functions and you can integrate this Amazon Lex with the AWS Lambda. You can also integrate with your non-relational databases like DynamoDB. You can also integrate it with this your application programming interface gateway, and you can also use this Amazon Lex so to scale to handle the high volumes interaction on your application, which means if the context is related to the scalability, if you want to increase the scalability of your application, for that you can also use this Amazon Lex chatbot and you can integrate it with your application. It's a very user friendly interface. It is having different SDKs, software development kits provided by the AWS, whether it's in Python, Java, or .NET. You can use those to deploy and manage your different chatbots, or maybe your developers will able to create sophisticated chatbots without having a very extensive infrastructure setup, right? So it also supports the platforms such as web, mobile, and popular messaging services like Facebook Messenger, Slack. It will able to enable the generative AI chatbot so that it will able to reach the users and make a preferred communication channels between the users across the world. So these are some basic advantages of Amazon Lex. So far so good. Amazon Lex is a AWS service, Amazon service, which we can use to create conversational interactive chatbots, and then we can integrate those chatbots in our application. Now, the agenda of this entire practical demonstration, we will be seeing that how we can create the different generative AI chatbots by using Amazon Lex service and Amazon Bedrock service, or the foundation models which are behind this Amazon Bedrock service. We will be able to take the benefit of those foundation models. Now, before starting this lab, the very important step inside this particular lab is that first we need to verify the model access. And the model access means that if you go to the generative AI, very important service, which is named as Amazon Bedrock. So Amazon Bedrock is a service which can help individual organizations so that they will easy way to build and the scale generative AI applications with foundation models. These foundation models are the pre-trained models which are already being trained on vast amount of internet data. If you go to this base model section over here, you will be able to see that different foundation models by different organizations provided to Amazon Web Services, and we can take advantage of these different foundation models available in this Amazon Bedrock service, whether it's an Stable Diffusion by Stability AI for image generation, whether it's a Titan by Amazon itself for the which is trained on the last data set, whether it's a Claude, Command, and different foundation models are available. Now, for our use case for this particular demonstration, we will be using the foundation model cloud by provided by the Anthropic. And in our case, we need to first check that if we have the access to this foundation model or not. If you just scroll down a little bit, you will be seeing the option of model access over here. Let's go to the cloud section over here. Sorry, Anthropic cloud. So yes, we have the different accesses for this cloud foundation model available. That is enough for this task, which is the first task is to check the access. If you do not have access to that particular foundation model, then maybe you will be seeing some errors while doing this particular practical session. So that will be great for you as well. First, you need to check the access if you have the granted or not. If not, then you should take grant from the AWS via selecting all the foundation models or the required foundation model and just submit button, and it will send a request to the AWS. In just couple of minutes, the access will be granted to you. Now we will move towards our main service of this particular session, which is Amazon Lex. You will be able to see that we can build voice and text based chatbots with the help of Amazon Lex chatbot, which is a important machine learning service inside AWS. And the new artificial intelligence features or the generative AI features has been given to Amazon Lex, which was not there in the earlier times, which means that it has now the option of descriptive bot builder, which is that you can provide a prompt to this Amazon Lex in the natural language, and it will able to generate the intent and utterances of your chatbot automatically by the prompt which you will be providing. It has the slot resolution option available so that you will be able to leverage the intelligence of different large language models so that you will be able to resolve the slot values in a user utterance when natural language understanding fails. Then we have sample utterance generation option is also available from the generative AI part, which can help this Amazon Lex to generate training utterances for your chatbot using generative AI automatically. And we have this Amazon AI intent also available, which is a very powerful tool provided by Bedrock, powered by Bedrock, which is has the built-in intents available that basically uses the generative AI so that it will able to fulfill the frequently asked questions which are requested by the different authorities, or maybe the querying of unauthorized knowledge content. If it is having some type of content provided by the user which is not being understandable by the chatbot, so it will be replying in such a way to the user. That is what the new features are given to the Amazon Lex service. Now to create your chatbot, the very first step is that open here. You are clicking on the create bot option over here, and you will be seeing that you can create a descriptive bot with the help of descriptive bot builder, in which you will not need to provide the manual configurations to this particular chatbot. Instead of that, you just provide a prompt to this chatbot based on the use case, and it will be creating the intents and the slot types for you using the generative AI technology. Now, once you select this descriptive bot builder from here, you can also select create a blank bot in which no pre-configured language is given over here, no intents will be given over here, and no slot types will be given over here. Everything you need to provide by your own manually. You can start with an example, which example bot has been pre-configured on the different languages, intents, and slot types, but you can customize those examples provided by Amazon Web Services, or you can start with the transcripts as well, which will help you to automatically generate the intents for the conversation transcripts that you will be uploading. So if you have those transcripts ready inside your system, which are written in the English language, you can use those transcript and you can just upload those transcript in the Amazon Lex creation chatbot creation method. But let's go with the descriptive bot builder generative AI. And once you're selecting this option over here, you're seeing that you must have the Amazon Bedrock setup in order to use this feature. So please ensure you have requested access to the Anthropic's Cloud version 2 model, which we have already seen to save our time. Now, under this bot configuration settings over here, the IAM permission section you are seeing over here, we have, let's provide a bot name. We are creating this bot for travel booking maybe. So we have an application like Make My Trip or different types of applications who are basically helping customers so that they can maybe book their flights, they can check the status of their flights and everything else. They can check. So travel booking bot is the name of this particular chatbot we are creating, right? IAM permission section. So IAM is identity and access management, which is a account security level service inside AWS. With the help of this IAM, you can create different users, different groups, and different roles to provide the specific permissions to the different applications or users. In that, we have a very important service named as IAM role, which are used to provide specific permissions, resource-based permissions, or maybe identity-based permissions to the different services or the users of the AWS. Now we will be clicking on create a role with basic Amazon Lex permission. So it will automatically create named as AWS service role for Lex. This role will be automatically being created by this Amazon Lex service. Instead of, or maybe in addition of that, it will also give the permission to this role so that whatever the logs will be created, those will be saved to the AWS Amazon CloudWatch logs to monitor the activities of this particular chatbot. We will select no to this for this Children's Only Privacy Protection Act, which is COOPA Act, right? After this configuration, you have the option of idle session timeout, in which you can configure that how long you want a session will be maintained when a user is not replying or maybe not providing any type of input and the session is going idle. Once the time limit crosses, automatically this Amazon Lex retains the context information until a session ends, and then the session will be end automatically. You can set 5 minutes, or by default the session duration is 5 minutes, but you can specify from maybe 1 to 1440 minutes. That is the 24 hours is the limit they have given. Let's click on this next after providing these permissions. Now let's see what type of configurations more we need to configure over here. Okay, so we have the language option over here. What are the different languages you want? Right now the model which we are selecting is supporting the English language, so we will be selecting English US as the chatbot language. And then we have an option of voice interaction over here, but we will be selecting over here uh, the option which is none. This is only a text-based application. So our application is only a text-based application we are creating. So we don't need any type of voice interactions. This is a generative AI capabilities of Amazon Lex that it will able to translate the text to speech. Whatever the voice, different voices are given over here. You can choose from the different voices, whatever you like to listen. Otherwise, just select this none. This is only a text-based application. Now we have this intent classification confidence score threshold over here, which is minimum is 0 and maximum is 1.00. So we will leave it as default. I will be explaining you what is this intent classification confidence score threshold. Is basically the if the user is trying to talk with your bot on your application or website, this value from 0.00 to maximum 1.00 will be able to define the confidence in the intent of the user input given by the user. That is a separate thing. Whenever we will be trying to create another maybe separate demonstration for any other bot as well, then I will be explaining more about it. Right now just leave it as default 0.40. And now you have the option of descriptive bot builder powered by generative AI, in which you can create a description for your bot which you like to build. Example is given over here that we want to bot to help customers so that they will be order food online using item ID, quantity, size, and check order status, cancel an order, use order ID for indexing order. This type of prompt you need to provide to this particular chatbot. What will happen then? This chatbot will automatically create the different intents, that is the specific inputs provided by the user, and the utterances, which means the reply, which will be provided by this chatbot based on the input prompt which we are going to give to this. Now, if we want to create this chatbot for a travel application, travel booking, flight bookings application, so we can write a prompt like we want a bot so that it will able to assist customers with maybe travel bookings, and should the bot should enable our customers so that they will able to search maybe for the available flights from the data. They will be able to book the flights, maybe using their flights ID. They can also will able to check their booking status. That is also an important part, and they will able to cancel the bookings as well. Now we will be saying that use maybe booking ID for index each booking. This is the information we are giving to this particular chatbot. Now, let me just explain what I have written over here, that we want a chatbot so that it will able to assist our customers on the application with different travel bookings. Now, the bot should enable customers to search for the available flights, booking flights using flights ID, check booking status, and they will able to cancel their bookings as well. And the bot should use the booking ID for indexing the each booking, right? Now, this model should be selected as Anthropic Claude version 2. Once you will be done with this, just click on this done button over here. Now, maybe it will take 1 minute or 2 minutes to just, generating the bot. And once it will generate the bot, you can see the generating bot local for English US has been started. Once it will be done, you will be able to see, or you will able to review the chatbot maybe, because once it will be completed, one a review button will come up over here. If you click on that review button, you will be able to review all the configurations which you have done so far, and it will take you to directly to the review page. So let's wait for some time, and meanwhile this chatbot is basically in the generating state. Okay, now it has been generated, and now if you click on this review button, you will be able to see that these are the descriptive prompt which we have given. This is the model which we have used, the foundation model we have used. And these are the different intents generated by the Amazon Lex chatbot automatically, which is your booking flight. If you click on this booking flight, you will be able to see that what are the different utterances. If a customer wants to search these type of inputs, it can ask for the flight ID, it can ask for the number of passengers, right? Now, if you go to this second generated intent, you will be able to see that if customer is searching for these different terms, it will ask for the booking ID. If customer is searching for these different terms, it can ask for the booking ID. So these are the different intents which are basically input from the customers have been generated by this chatbot automatically. And okay, now it has one more option over here, that uh, okay, let me just review. I'm just checking for one option over here, which should be over here in the generated slot type should be over here. Okay. Okay, no worries. We'll just click on this confirm intents and slot types, and it will be add the generated resources which are being generated by the generative AI technology in the backend. Okay, now let's click on this and see the different intent details over here. So these are the different intents which are being created by this particular chatbot, that if a customer is saying that I need to book a flight from it has to provide the information of the origin. It also has to provide the information to the destination, and maybe they can define the departure date as well. So these are the different intent inputs provided by this particular chatbot. You just need to click on this save intent, and all these intents will be saved inside your chatbot. Now we just need to build this chatbot, and let me just click on this build option over here, and we will be good to go, and we will be able to test this chatbot. Now let's see, building language English in the bot. Travel booking bot has is being created now. Okay, we'll wait for a couple of seconds so that this chatbot will be built, and once it will be built, we will good to go for testing this chatbot by providing some inputs as a user maybe. Okay, and then we'll able to try some input to this bot, and let's see if it will able to answer the question. Let me just click on this test option over here, so you can see this is a test draft version will be has been created by this. Now let's just give an input like I want to book a flight maybe, and let's hit enter button, and let's see what it will give us. Can you provide the flight ID? And let's see, I want to provide H233 flight, my flight ID. Please give the number of passengers. It is saying number of passengers will be 5. Hit enter. Intent book flight is fulfilled. You can see that the different inputs provided by the user, it is providing the information according to that. Let me just check with another input like I want to cancel the booking. Can you give the booking ID? Booking ID is maybe G555. Enter. Intent cancel booking is fulfilled. So my G555 booking has been cancelled by my chatbot. So how easy to create a chatbot. And now if you want to deploy this chatbot inside your application, you just need to go through a few more simple steps with the help of Amazon API gateway service, AWS API gateway service, and you will be good to go. Now you just need to delete the bot which you have created so that it will not create any type of billing inside your Amazon account. That's it. We have deleted this. One more bot I had created earlier time. Let me delete that as well. Okay, great, we are good to go. I hope this entire practical demonstration helped you to understand that how easily you can create different chatbots in your AWS Management Console, and you can deploy those chatbots inside your application with the help of couple of AWS services to create the entire project. This was a very little demonstration I have created to show you that how we can create bots for the different use cases. This is the benefit of using generative AI technology, folks. How generative AI can help us by just providing a very good prompt. So prompting technique should always be there. You should learn the prompting, different prompting techniques, whether it's a zero shot prompting, few shot prompting, or different react prompting, different prompting techniques you should understand so that you will be able to provide a very good prompt. Otherwise, you will not able to get the desired result from the generative AI technology. So if you have watched this video till the end, kindly like this video and comment out if you have any suggestions or how you enjoy the video or not. And do hit a like button. Thank you so much for watching this video. We will be seeing in the next video. Thank you so much till then. Bye bye and take care.